Hello internet friends, I'm Kai and today we're going to review the music by Korfian. Korfian is the moniker of Athens-based graphic designer Spyros Psarras. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. Since 2017, Korfian has been crafting his unique sound, evolving from raw experimentation into a polished fusion of haunting vocals, introspective storytelling, and electronic textures. From the enigmatic Baroque event Horizon and Postfire to the commanding legacy and propaganda, Korfian music has grown into a bold commentary of the modern age. His latest album, Digital Brutalism, by the way, I love the name, expected in 2025, delves into the intersection of brutalist aesthetics and digital existentialism. It's a powerful narrative about apathy, identity, and the search of meaning in the fractured reality of modern life. This sounds pretty great and pretty interesting, so I'm gonna dive into it. That's for sure. I'm gonna get invested just by reading the concept. I got like pretty excited. So yeah, without much further ado, I'm gonna grab my trusty headphones and let's give it a listen.
Scroll through tragedy, I'm overexposed. I am a star of apathy. Millions of options lead me to no destination. Make me a star of analysis on my way to paralysis. Performing my routine, I am a flawless machine. I am a star of apathy. Connected online, but inhumanely secluded. Make me a star of apathy. I am a star.
Man, this was awesome. I love the aesthetics of it, also the message from it, millions of options and all these things of the modern life, paralysis decision and all that kind of stuff that I think we all suffer due to the modern age and commodities that they are affecting us in ways we never thought. This is a really cool look into modern life, and also love the aesthetics, love the video. The idea is simple but effective. I mean, I work also in the video industry here, but I know that making videos is expensive, but this is like creativity first approach, and I did really enjoy that. Also love the aesthetics. The black and white is really nice. Maybe I'm biased because my artistic project is all in black and white also, so I feel like identified with that. The sound is great, the synth is great. Probably I would like to have more bass, the bass to be a little bit more stronger, but that's your decision, I guess, artistic decision. But I love the sound. I did really enjoy the track. then the vocals are nice and go well with it. The energy match the energy of the song. So this was a great start. I've been enjoying this. Maybe I'm like a little bit biased because the aesthetic appeals a lot to my style and also my branding of some of my projects. So I'm loving it for that, and also the sound is pretty great. Like I mentioned, probably a little bit more of bass, but that's just me and my personal taste. But yeah, this Apathy Star was a really nice intro to this album. So let's go with our second song.
Function over form, algorithm over connection, systems crashing on and on, love to rejection and vice versa, orderly chaos of concrete, binary code to complex systems, the line between becomes distorted, you trust it only when you're consistent, when you're consistent, when you're consistent. Function over form, algorithm over connection, systems crashing on and on, love to rejection and vice versa. Your heartbeat has become a screech as you take more than you can handle. Your vision's broken like a glitch, you're looping in an endless cycle. When you're consistent, when you're consistent, at least I try to be.
This was pretty cool. It's like organized chaos. I did really love the cover art, like I was mentioning with the video. It's an aesthetic that appeals to me, so I'm going to be a little bit biased on this one. And yeah, it's really interesting what is mentioned here. And on the cover art, exploring the influence of social media and technology on identity and self-perception. That was the feeling that gave me the first video, Apathy Star, and this is just reassuring me that I understood the concept really well. I did really like the lyrics of this one. I usually don't talk about the lyrics because I'm not a lyricist, to be honest. I just write music, and it has been like that for more than a decade, but I'm not very good with lyrics, so I try to avoid to criticize lyrics because it's not my specialty. But these lyrics, it's like about the modern life and all that kind of stuff, and it's something that we all struggle with, I guess. I personally have my phone always on silent because I don't like the noise is annoying me, and all these notifications, is like pretty annoying. Something of the modern life that I don't like. I've been deleting most social media recently because it's a fucking waste of time, let's be honest. Probably the only ones I kept is Instagram and YouTube because I manage this channel. I manage other two channels, a photography channel and my music channel, and it's something I need because I a lot of my ingress are from YouTube and Instagram because it's to be in contact with my friends. But yeah, I understand the digital fatigue, and I'm getting too personal on this, but it's something I love when music makes me reflect, and I feel really identified with it, and gives more to add to the conversation. And I'm pretty excited for this album. I've been enjoying it so far, and I'm talking more about the concept than even the sound. I'm loving the sound, but the concept is so cool that it's making me talk about it and getting deeper and personal with it. So I do really enjoy when music put me on this mood, even if it's not the best for the sake of the review, but it's something pretty cool. Let's go with 348, 844. It's getting interesting, and this is another video, and I love videos, man.
My time is yours. Go ahead. Blessed by the code, I obey the design. The mass is chant, but the soul is confined. Sedate my fear, mute my cries. You numb my pain and I keep you alive.
Unchangeable, unalterable, unmutable, unvariable, unversatile, unmoldable, unmovable.
Let us be thankful for we have come much. The more you buy, the more the happiness. But if you ever dream of something else, call 348-844 to confess.
Unchangeable, unalterable, unmutable, unvariable, unversatile, unmoldable, unmovable.
My time is yours. My time is yours. Go ahead.
Another nice video that helped me dive more into the concept. This was pretty nice, and I've been loving it. Also, we've been talking about the concept, and my reviews are characterized because it's not. I try to don't get like too with the vibes or whatever. I like to be technical, and there is a lot of nice sound design happening here, you know, and that's really cool. I've been loving it. A lot of ear candy glitches happening. That's really cool. Keeps the texture of the track, gives some unique character. The video, like I mentioned on the first video, the ideas are simple but effective and convey the message. I think that's more important than any budget and all that kind of stuff. So that's pretty awesome, sending the idea, the message, and making understandable. There is no amount of budget that accomplish that. It's just a good idea, and I love that. Let's go with our fourth song called Father. But so far so good. I've been loving the album. I've been loving the concept. Like I mentioned, probably I'm a little bit biased because this appeal to my aesthetics is electronic, really nice electronic with an experimental touch, but still listenable for people that aren't into electronic that much. It sounds clean, sounds sharp, sounds pretty great. Yeah, let's go with this song called Father.
You've been turning insecurity into superiority, And you disconnected from your own desire. So I neglected on my needs, to satisfy them as they please. Counterfeiting the betraying my own fire, my impersonation of you taking control. But I can't take back all the years I wasted trying to be the partner I will never be. I denied myself for everyone. I was trained to just compare, control, but when I let go of it all, I realized I had no power. To compare yourself, but that was so unfair. You've been conditioned to compare yourself. Validation doesn't come from the outside. That's why I evaluate my worth based on some random people's thoughts. That's why I evaluate my worth based on some random people's thoughts. Counterfeiting the betraying my own fire, my impersonation of you taking control. But I can't take back all the years I wasted trying to be the partner I will never be. I denied myself for everyone.
Another nice track, touching on the points of validation, external validation, and that kind of stuff. Make it interesting. Also, the sounds are pretty great. I mean, the vocals are cool. I've been enjoying them, but playing with them with tasteful use of effects like detune, that reverb, make it work better. Some glitches and stirring keeps the ear entertained. You don't get bored of it, and that's pretty important. And that's something that I've been enjoying. Really nice project so far, man. I'm surprised. Like I mentioned, really nice electronic music, something different. Not something that I receive every day, but something that I do really appreciate. So yeah, this has been a pretty fun ride, and I've been loving this album so far. Let's go with Your System, or song number 5. So yeah. I love the hypnotic nature of this song, the depth of it, the kicks, the vocals, and the effects. Like I mentioned, it's a tasteful and really nice use of effects. You get immersed by it. There is just one thing that I don't like to use the word like critique or whatever, but there is something technical, because I've been loving the message and the concept of it. But there is some things that I will kill with the de-esser and the high frequencies. You know, these S words that have some high contents of high with the S. You know, use a de-esser, because when you're adding those reverbs and echoes, get something like really bright. I know these are bright headphones. I do know them well by now. They can get a little bit bright, but that was like a little bit too bright, so probably on my Sennheisers that I have there is going to sound bright too. So yeah, that's the only critique with the song. I did really love the depth of it and how you get immersed by it. It's really deep. and has this hypnotic feeling, which is not easy to archive. So to achieve, I mean, so that's pretty interesting and pretty awesome. Let's go with our song number 6, Rolos. Interesting name. So yeah.
Για να έρθεις κοντά μου, ένα βήμα πίσω, μα 2 μπροστά. Ελευθέρωσέ με να σε διαλέξω πιο καθαρά. Πες τι νιώθεις όπως το νιώθεις, δείξε μου ποιος είσαι πραγματικά. Δεν έχω άλλο χρόνο να ξεκλειδώσω κανένα πια. Χρόνια προσπάθησα να γίνω ό,τι δεν είμαι, μα τα αποφάσισα πως ρόλος δεν θα είμαι. Τότε μ' αγάπησα κι ας είμαι ό,τι είμαι. Δίνω τον έλεγχο, τίποτα δεν μου ανήκει. Δεν θα περάσω εγώ από καμία δίκη. Δικιά μου ήταν μου, δικιά μου και η νίκη. Αγάπησε με παρότι έχω, μη ζητάς πιο πάνω από όσα μπορώ. Αν σε μένα ψάχνεις το όνειρό σου, δεν είμαι εγώ. Κοίτα εσένα πριν από μένα, κάτι κυνηγάς μα δεν ξέρεις τι. Τόλμα να ρωτήσεις αν θες να πάρεις απάντηση. Προσπάθησα να γίνω ό,τι δεν είμαι, μα τα αποφάσισα πως ρόλος δεν θα είμαι. Τότε μ' αγάπησα κι ας είμαι ό,τι είμαι. Δίνω τον έλεγχο, τίποτα δεν μου ανήκει. Δεν θα περάσω εγώ από καμία δίκη. Δικιά μου ήταν μου, δικιά μου και η νίκη.
Now I understand why I didn't get the name at the beginning, and it's in Greek. For what I listen, I had to check it's Greek, and was pretty interesting song. Your system, like it's immersive, hypnotic, and I do really love that vibe. So yeah, we are closing with our last song, Narita. And yeah, this has been a pretty fun ride on the sense that I've been enjoying it so far. I think fun is like not the right word, because it's a really introspective ride, to be honest, and I've been loving it so far. It's a deep sound that you really enjoy, and yeah, probably not for everybody, but be pretty sure that I'm one of those that this is for. I've been loving it so far. So yeah, let's go with Narita, and let's check how Korfian closes this interesting album called Digital Brutalism that I've been enjoying a lot. Nice use of stereo space and sound design on this outro called Narita. I enjoyed the album, and especially in the sound design department. The vocals are nice, the concepts are nice. I got really invested by it. Probably, like I mentioned at the first song, I would like to have more sub bass, not bass. Yeah, listening to it, I was like thinking about sub bass, but at the third song and so on, I forgot about it and I just got immersed and I love it. Probably your system has good bass, that's for sure. But I got into it, and you can ignore that. It's because I'm used to more like dancey electronic music, but this is more on the experimental side. But this is a really nice kind of experimentation of exercise, talking about modern life and all the stuff that comes with it, and everything is just not convenience. There is some downsides to it. I did really enjoy the concept of the album. I love the videos. Both videos are pretty cool, pretty awesome, and pretty enjoyable on that sense. Like I mentioned, probably this album is not for everybody, especially here in Latin America, where people is not that invested on this kind of electronic music. But man, this is awesome. I love it. I feel it's pretty unique, has personality, and offers something different. I usually don't get this kind of music, not because I don't like it. It's just like everybody's doing whatever stuff, more commercial stuff. When I get something like this, I get pretty excited because it's something that I really enjoy. It's not only because it's different, it's because it's nice. It's nice to see artists doing something cool out there. And like I mentioned, I love the videos. I got invested in the concept of the album. I love the cover art of the album. That was something that I think I mentioned at the beginning, but it's something worth mentioning again. It's pretty cool. It's pretty unique. It's something that I did really enjoy. The aesthetics, the message, the music. Yeah, probably sounds like I'm biased. Maybe I am, because like, you know, like I mentioned, the aesthetic, the message, something that resonates with me. That's the reason I kind of love it so much. And yeah, let me open here. I was listening to it on YouTube Music, but I'm going to open Apple Music. That's the one that I use the most. Korfian. I'm going to follow Korfian, man, because I did really enjoy this album. I want to be updated about what Korfian is going to do. This Brutalism, and I'm going to add to my favorites here. Favorites. This was pretty cool. I'm going to add Korfian to my favorite artist also. This was a pretty nice, fun ride. I did really enjoy. This album was pretty cool, pretty enjoyable, pretty creative, and yeah, sounds like I'm just praising it, but there are really few flaws that I found with it. It's like the only flaws, like maybe just me, I was wanting more bass, but I forgot about, like I mentioned, and got immersed on the dimension and other sounds that are happening, and the universe of sounds and stereo space and all that kind of stuff, the vocal effects that immerse you. I ignored that. I think it was in your system that I felt like there was a little bit of hardness in the height, but that are only like dumb technical complaints, let's call it like that, because those are easily to ignore when you enjoy the music like I did with this one. So yeah, Korfian, great work. I did really enjoy this one, and thank you for sending me this. This is the kind of music I love to receive, I love to review. Makes me happy to listen to something different. So yeah, I think that's all for today, and thank you for sending me this. I hope to see you on another one. Bye.